Hey Scorpio, it's Game Change here, mate. Just gonna give you a couple of little top tips. Some of these you may already know, but just to show you how I can play. So, first thing first, I can bring my base onto the map, as you know, dead easy. I can then look here and I can see this guy's got 14k that I can nick off him, and he's obviously got 4 grand Thor. But as you can see, I don't particularly need Thor. But if I click on his where it says Airwolf, the first thing it brings up there is here, so I can see this guy is a 90% defense, sorry, attack. So he's obviously a good attacker, but his defense is 15%, so that's quite poor. So what we're going to do is take him out. So I'm going to click scout. Now at the moment I know that you're using tanks and soldiers. I want you to start looking at PKs as your next set of vehicles, because a PK has a continuous attack type method, which is going to be very similar to my Humvees. So what I'm going to do, let's turn this down a little bit. I'm going to select, you see here I've got one tank and I've got lots of Humvees. That's my personal method. Now this base is quite similar to yours in the fact that he's got lots of machine guns, so I'm going to show you the problems of machine guns. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go attack. Now at the moment there's a glitch, because normally I could select all 3 sets of Humvees and go in on an attack, but at the moment that's not working. They're going to fix it soon. So I'm going to select all, and I'm going to launch here. Now the other thing that this guy's got, if you look at his map, is not spread his bases out very well. So I can trigger fairly close to his base. So I've gone in there. Now I'm going to send this tank forward. Now everything is going to start hitting that tank, which is exactly what I want, because I'm going to send these people behind it. See, they're all hitting. And meanwhile I can take everything out because it's all aiming at the tank. Everything's trying to kill the tank, which means I can clear up. Just going to bring the Humvees around. Now what happens with the Humvees is that, like the PKs, they fire continuously. So if I aim with green there and there's nothing for them to actually hit, they'll just fire at whatever in range. If I press at the target, they'll just hit that target, and once they've hit that target they stop. But if I, for example, press here, it aims at anything that's in the way. You know what I mean? So that's how to use a Humvee. Now a Humvee is the same as a PK, just obviously stronger. You won't have PK, you won't have Humvees just yet. But if you can get your head around PKs, now if I select all 3 here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them all down to here roughly, and you'll get a massive drive-by shooting effect. So you ready? Select. So that's how to use your Humvee. So the first thing I've used there is I'm using my tank as a distraction, not as an attacking method. I'm not bothered about my tanks that, to try and kill things. They don't really work for that. They're too slow. They've got too much of a slow fire rate. What they have got though is a massive amount of health. So the idea is you send your tanks in to take the punishment while your lighter vehicles do all the killing. You may already be doing that with soldiers, but the problem with soldiers, mate, is they're going to get picked off really easily by pretty much everything. So you need to be moving away from soldiers, because obviously your T2 now, it works for T1, T2 you need something else in your toolbox. Okay, so that's just a very quick summary of what I need you to start looking at. Cheers, bro.